entrepreneur promotes vegetarian diet to protect lives. Indonesian Tzu Chi volunteers delivered relief aids to long-term care families regardless of the ongoing pandemic. Welcome to Dot Headlines. I'm Joyce Ho. Thank you for joining us. Due to COVID-19, entrepreneur Kun-wang started to provide vegetarian meals for his factory staff. Even though complaints against the lunch menu came shortly after, Kun-wang held on to his values to protect more lives.
My family was poor when I was born. As long as I can remember, when I was going to elementary school, I never wore shoes during this 6-year period. These colleagues have been working with me for over 20 years. We understand each other. Currently, this factory has around 45 people. The main function is to support our overseas factory and to create new domestic markets.
生产的一个后盾在另外一个部分就是研发国内市场。 上文说有一缺九。
Master once said, if you have one, you still feel you need 9 more. It means you will never gain satisfaction, so you are sinking in the sea of suffering. That was my first time to hear this phrase.
听到就是有一缺九。但是如果你去
I went to visit underprivileged people and saw that these people didn't have the ability to work hard. They didn't even have any ability to stand up. So I agreed to become Master's disciple at that moment. I joined Tzu Chi and I became vegetarian.
我要加入Tzu Chi，所以我就如是。
我们遇到的问题就是说，我们有那个煮菜阿姨，她以前都是煮荤的，那今天突然为了疫情。
A problem we encountered was that our female cook used to cook meals with meat, but because of the epidemic, we vowed to be vegetarian, so she had to cook vegetarian meals for everyone. However, the vegetarian meals she cooked were similar. My father was the only person who insisted on eating vegetarian meals. Therefore, we decided to ask the Tzu Chi brother to cook for us because he owned a vegetarian buffet restaurant.
去谈请他，因为他是素食的那个自助餐，那他是专业。
手工菜大部分都是他自己在做了。
他搅拌均匀，里面摆这个是豆腐，那个传统豆腐擀豆腐那个。
这就是要明天备菜备用备好昆仑师兄因工厂来用餐的中餐啦。
We're so attentive because we want his employees to eat natural ingredients like this one. We want them to know that vegetarian meals can be so tasty.
The employees wanted to eat meat, so I gathered them and told them that if I agreed to their request, more animals would be killed. I talked so much that I choked, with tears all over my face. It sure looks ugly. I only had this mouth to persuade them. If I can withstand their pressure, I can protect lives.
对啦。
At the beginning, I didn't like eating it because I felt uncomfortable not eating meat. Then gradually, I found vegetarian meals to be okay.
然后慢慢就觉得还好。
I certainly couldn't get used to it, but after eating veggie meals, I don't find them unusual. The difference is that veggie meals don't have the taste of meat. After eating veggie meals for a month, I'm used to it.
很适应。
我的期望就是把整个公司
My expectation is to turn the whole company or the workplace into a cultivation ground. I hope to make it into a cultivation ground of goodness. This is my wish.
到一个善的一个道场里，这是我的希望。
A lot of effort has been invested for the development of rapid screening, drugs and vaccines for the novel coronavirus around the world. However, the fundamental issue remains at the root cause of the disease, where reflections are required for the relationship of mankind with the environment and our attitude towards life.
Humans have destroyed our environments, which has increased the chance for us to come into contact with wild animals. Naturally, this will lead to emergence of new viruses.
When we had avian bird flu, there was a period of time in Taiwan where the markets banned live slaughter.
At the end of 2003, the first avian flu case occurred in Taiwan. As the epidemic continued to spread, the Council of Agricultural Committee promoted a ban on live slaughter of poultry in traditional markets 3 years later. But history seems to be repeating itself again and again.
Regardless of whether it is SARS, AIDS, MERS to the present, the same thing is occurring as the barrier between species has been crossed.
This pandemic has reopened discussions about the danger of the hunting, trafficking and eating of wild animals. COVID-19 is one of those viruses that have crossed the species barrier and jumped from animals to humans.
Some people may think that humans have a history of eating wild animals since ancient times. Why was it okay before, but not now? Does it cause an infectious disease pandemic?
This actually used to happen, though science at the same time was not so advanced, so we really don't know what caused it. For example, the Spanish flu of 1918 killed 50 million people.
The Spanish flu that caused a pandemic in 1918 in the world affected 500 million people, more than the number of deaths in World War I.
At that time, they only knew that it was a very mysterious disease and that it was contagious. It must have spread from birds to an unknown intermediate host and then jumped to humans.
It took scientists nearly 20 years to discover that Spanish flu is most likely caused by influenza A virus H1N1. Regrettably, the concept of humans respecting wildlife has not advanced as much as our knowledge of science. Seeing that the new coronavirus epidemic is raging out of control, Hubei province in China banned wildlife trade on March 5th. This ban was subsequently applied throughout China.
We must hope that this ban is permanent. This would set an example to all countries. This would at least eliminate one cause of a future pandemic.
Ironically, during the period when humans collectively banned the killing of wild animals, they have begun to encroach in areas where they have never been seen before, reclaiming these areas for their survival. Himalayas became clear because India imposed movement restrictions on March 25th, and the PM2.5 concentration in the air dropped by 40% compared to the same period last year. NASA statistics are even more alarming as the concentration of nitrogen dioxide, a toxic gas, has decreased significantly in large cities in Europe and the United States. The northeastern United States has decreased by 30% compared with the same period last year. Rome reduced by 49%, and Paris even reduced by 54%.
Why can't we think about civilization properly? The definition of civilization is not just for people. Civilization must consider our relationship with other species. Do we consider this?
While humans are exhausting themselves seeking a cure to COVID-19, we should really consider the root cause of the problem, which may, in fact, be related to the problem of human greed and lack of respect for other species. The novel coronavirus is having a terrible effect on the world. At the same time, it's teaching us a precious lesson that we need to learn.
In Japan, Saitama Prefecture has the first most confirmed COVID-19 cases and a shortage of epidemic prevention supplies. Japan Tzu Chi volunteers delivered 17,500 masks and 900 face shields to various hospitals and nursing homes across the prefecture to help them get through the tough times.
The epidemic triggered a serious shortage of masks, and medical professionals are the first to suffer.
Currently, every person can only use one mask a day. It is very precious to us. It's a great loss to throw it away after usage, so we wash each mask with hot water at least 2 to 3 times. We continue to use it after drying.
Despite the chaos, Tzu Chi volunteers deliver love to the hospitals.
Today, we donated 300 face shields and 4,600 masks.
Face shields are very important to us. If we cannot protect ourselves, how can we protect the patients? So we really appreciate your help.
The transparency is very good. I can see clearly after wearing it.
Tzu Chi Japan chapters deliver epidemic prevention supplies to nursing homes as well as hospitals.
They have given us the opportunity to do more. We are not doing what is unnecessary, but we are giving supplies to the needy. I feel very happy.
A woman who knows Tzu Chi for more than 10 years has come to Tzu Chi office to get the supplies and help distribute them in case there are not enough volunteers.
Sometimes my mother stays at nursing home, where there are more than 100 seniors staying in. They need masks for sanitary reasons. I can feel the worries of the nursing home staff about not having enough masks.
People use masks to protect the seniors. We will work even harder. Thank you.
The volunteers deliver supplies and love to the needy during the critical time.
Due to its nutritious values and tastiness, Chinese yam is a popular cooking ingredient in Taiwan. However, Chinese yam contains phytoestrogens, and rumor has it that consumption will lead to an early onset of puberty or even breast cancer. This is incorrect as long as a balanced diet is maintained.
It has a soft taste, and I heard that it is quite good for women.
The nutritional value of Chinese yam is high, and many housewives will buy it to make soup.
In addition to containing carbohydrates, it also contains some protein. It has water-soluble fiber and vegetable estrogen.
Because of the estrogen, it is said that eating Chinese yam may make one prone to early puberty and even increase the risk of breast cancer.
This should be impossible for something that is natural. To say that it is potentially cancer-causing, I think that one probably needs to eat quite a lot of it.
In fact, the amount of natural Chinese yam consumed by the human body is not enough to produce hormones. And we also don't ingest consuming it in large amounts, so there is no such risk.
Maintaining a balanced diet without excessive intake of single food should alleviate the public's worry about any potential negative effects on the body.
In the fourth largest town, Bintulu, in Sarawak, Malaysia, the communities of migrant workers are facing financial difficulties due to the movement restriction order of COVID-19. Kuching Tzu Chi volunteers prepared food and daily necessities, then traveled more than 14 hours for the distribution. Let's take a look.
After a 14-hour journey, Kuching Tzu Chi volunteers head over to Bintulu to carry out aid distribution. The aid supplies were given to a group of migrant workers who lost their jobs due to the movement control order.
My children only eat porridge with soy sauce every day. We're very lucky to meet good people like you. There's still many people that need help.
There's no more food. We finished eating it this afternoon. We're thankful that your aid came just in time.
I cannot express my feelings with words right now. These supplies are of great help.
During the distribution, prevention measures were taken and social distancing was practiced. Tzu Chi volunteers also took the opportunity to share recycling and the bamboo bank.
If I have recyclables like cans and bottles, I'll take it to the recycling station. Every time a carton is thrown away, I'll feel that it's too bad. I'll also bring some aluminum and glass bottles there.
These migrant workers are having a tough life. Tzu Chi volunteers have provided assistance to ease the current situation, bringing love from the society and turning them into bags of much-needed supplies.
In North Jakarta, Indonesia, Tzu Chi volunteers continue to support the long-term care recipients despite the pandemic. Either that financial aids were provided by bank transfers or keeping distances during the distribution of aids, love is delivered without interruption.
A village in North Jakarta, called Kampung Gamalila, is densely populated. Villagers are living adjacent to each other with narrow lanes. In the COVID-19 pandemic, this place was classified as a very dangerous area. 100 of policemen worked with Tzu Chi volunteers to carry out disinfection for each household. At the same time, they also promoted the importance of wearing masks.
If they gather together, they will soon be infected. We also call for wearing masks because some residents here still don't want to wear masks.
Besides, the monthly supplies distribution for care recipients is changed to subsidies by bank transfer. Under safe circumstances, volunteers also go to the community to care for the residents.
For those located at non-dense residential areas and are more convenient to go, we will go there to care for the residents in person, but we'll keep a safe distance.
In addition to wearing masks and maintaining safe distance, volunteers also put the supplies at a fixed place for collection to reduce direct contact. The 39-year-old Nordilati desperately needs the diapers and baby formula provided by Tzu Chi. Her 3-year-old daughter suffered from incurable disease when she was born, but Nordilati insisted on taking care of her. Now she can laugh and talk. She will perform an operation again at 6 years old.
We can't give up. I just want my child to grow up healthily and have a successful prosthetic surgery.
Assistance must be provided in time, while care must be offered continuously. Only by mutual assistance should everyone pass through this pandemic safely.
In Kaohsiung, the chairman of a company has been advocating vegetarianism among his employees. Taking an opportunity of the recent events, Tzu Chi volunteers prepare vegetarian meals to further support the chairman's good cause.
Tzu Chi volunteers finished cooking the hot vegetarian lunch, but these dishes need to be delivered to a business cafeteria first. One person holds the umbrella while the other two carry the food. It takes teamwork to overcome delivery problems in this rainy weather, as workers can't wait to dig in. Each dish is nutritional and filling, and it's thanks to this company's CEO, Zheng Yingjing, that Tzu Chi has an opportunity to come here to promote their vegetarian campaign. CEO Zheng himself is a vegetarian, and he's actually met Dharma Master Zheng Yan.
I was inspired by the master's spirit, and when I got back, I immediately began the vegetarian campaign. Of course, I'm a bit limited in my reach.
This company originally provided 2 vegetarian meals a month, and when the volunteers approached the CEO about their recent vegetarian campaign, the CEO was quite happy to oblige.
I'm not against it, it's just not that convenient sometimes when going out to eat. I hope for myself to increase my vegetarian days. Our company right now offers 2 vegetarian lunches a month as a way to welcome employees to the diet, and people don't have a problem with that.
Providing vegetarian meals to help safeguard employees' health, this company is taking the right steps towards promoting vegetarianism.
The third grade students of Tzu Chi Elementary School took a walk to the Taichung police station. This was an opportunity for the children to understand the police dedication and importance to the community and to thank the police for keeping the society safe and in order.
The third grade of Tzu Chi Elementary School in Hualien, through the course Thank You for Your Hard Work, get to know the job duties of police. Visiting the Taichung police station near the school, some students personally expressed their wishes to be policemen.
I hope to make the world feel more justice so there will not be many criminals.
The students in song expressed their thanks to the police for their hard work to protect people's safety and maintain order. There are also students who made cards on the weekends to pay their respects.
I've been a police officer for 30 years. It is rare to see students come to the police station to thank the police for their hard work over the past year. It's very touching.
While delivering positive energy to hardworking police, the children also learn to love and be grateful.
As COVID-19 is gradually brought under control in Taiwan, Hualien Tzu Chi Junior High School held its first and last Easter Parents Gathering for the semester. They combined the graduation celebration and Easter gathering with the students thanked the teachers and the parents gave their blessings for the graduates.
This is the first and the last time during the semester Easter parents come and visit the students in the Hualien Tzu Chi Junior High School. The students held a tea ceremony for them to express their gratitude. Although the meetings have decreased, but the love and care of the Easter parents towards the students have never changed.
I would like to tell all the Easter parents, you're warm like the sun and gentle like the moon. You listen to our thoughts. You are our parents and life mentors, pointing out the way when we are lost.
The Easter gathering this time is also a graduation party. Not only do the students express their gratitude towards their teachers, the Easter parents also had blessings for the students.
I love you, Teacher Kai Ming.
The bond between the students and the teachers were formed throughout the years. This feeling is even obvious for the graduating students.
Coming here, I get to know a lot of students from different places, and our teachers are just like our parents. I feel that the 3 years I've been here has benefited me a lot.
There's not only laughter and tears during the gathering, there's also a whole lot of blessing and expectations towards the students.
Chile Tzu Chi volunteers continue to support vulnerable families in Conchalí, San Diego during the pandemic. And this time, they are preparing relief aids for the community elderlies. Thank you for joining us and see you next time.